Ashley, the shot you hit at the end of the first quarter seemed like you kind of tapped your chest and pointed to the ceiling after that. What was that for Jordan? And just how conscious were you of her during the course of the game, thinking about her while also thinking about playing basketball?
Really just throughout the whole game, we all just really wanted to embody her spirit and her aggressiveness and her confidence, and just play with her swagger because that's what she would have done. She was that type of player to just go at it, and I really wanted to make her proud and just be aggressive like she usually is.
For any of you, could you just talk about what you talked about as a team heading into this? I mean, you're alluding to that, I guess, and also just kind of the emotions afterward. It looked like it was just kind of like a release at that point.
It was one of those things like we knew how much Jordan loved the game, and we were playing for her. Our decision to go out on the court was really just about making her proud and knowing that, she's watching us today. And, just at the end of the game, after, winning, and we just felt like we played well for her. We won this game for her. So, yeah.
What was it just sort of like during the game, after the game, with all the crowd there, the almost full stands, the sort of the packed student section just throughout the game?
It was really good to see everyone who came out. It's been a hard week for our team and for the Northwestern family, and we were all here for her today. That's all this game was about. We, as a team, we decided that she would want to play. She loved this game, and we just went out there and played for her.
Special moments in the handshake line and during the alma mater afterward, just for anyone, what were those moments kind of like?
It was it's emotional. We've been through so much this past week, and to get a win for her and to just have that release off of us, just satisfaction in knowing that we were able to come together and play this game, as hard as it was for all of us. And so it was just a release, like we did it. We overcame this hump that seemed impossible.
If you could each tell me, if you can, something about her, that what was, you're mentioning the way she played, but, even beyond that, or the way she played, just, what was special about her and what she meant to each of you?
Her smile, for me. She just lit up a room every day at practice, or whether we were watching film, just no matter what, she always had this big smile, and I think a lot of people remember that about her.
Her energy, when Jay got on the court, you knew that thing was going up. Her confidence, her swagger, it was very infectious. And I admired the way that she played hard every time she had a ball in her hand.
Her smile.
You guys, despite all the situations, sort of came out, like you said, focused with your game faces on, it seemed like, with that good start. Once they tied you up, was it hard to find that extra gear, given the circumstances?
I think that probably just drove us even further. Like when you're in a game, you have ups and downs. Just like when you're in life, you have ups and downs. And it's about overcoming those downs together. And that's what we did as a team. We pulled together. We withstood the storm and came out on top. And that was just kind of the mantra for this past week and for this game.
Your coach mentioned just spending a lot of time with each other this week. Could you share some of those moments, or how you got together, just how you communicated to probably just kind of check on each other?
Yeah, we just all, some of us live in the same place, so we just invited everybody open. We've had, I know me, Ashley, and Nia have all had an open door, and if anybody didn't want to stay in their dorm or alone, they've been welcome at our houses, and just. Even if we were doing nothing together, we were just together. It was just simple stuff, watching movies, and just as long as we were one collective body, it didn't matter what we were doing or saying, even if it was silent. I think just us being in a room together was our support system. Yeah, being on the court and just kind of just knowing that how much Jay loved basketball and being on the court and having fun together, it's kind of a tribute to her. And I think in that sense, thinking about it that way has helped us get back on the court again and play.
All right, we'll go one more right here. For all three of you, what questions do you still have about what happened, or how do you process with maybe never being able to get answers to the questions that you have?
As a team, you never know what somebody's going through. Our thoughts and prayers are just with her family. We're just happy that she's now at peace. And we just plan to keep her in our hearts and in our minds forever. Just let her spirit live on in this program and with all of us individually.